You know what? First, I want to give a shout out to Robert Kiyosaki. I've put in more than likely a couple thousand hours of his work, and one single time I heard him say this. He said, you know what? In my younger years, he was saying, I messed up, in his relationships and things. And he said, you know what? He said, you know what? If I get married, he said, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to be like this again. I'm done. I only heard him talk about this one single time. No book, videos, everything. I only heard him mention it one time, and it was about 14 seconds long. And I never ever heard him talk about anything like this ever in my life. Shout out. Touched my heart. That's what I'm talking about. Real man. Just real quick. And he said, if I ever get married, I'm not going to be like this. Like, no matter what. He said, no matter what, I'm not going to cheat on my wife. He said, no matter what. He said, it's hard. And he also shared to the world, he said, 70% of all my friends, he said, they all cheat on their wife, or the wife cheats on her husband, or the husband cheats on his. 70% of all my friends. He said, no matter what. He said, I just decided I'm not going to do it. And you know what? If you've met me one time, you know me. I've decided I'm not going to do it. He said it's hard. And let me tell you, it's hard. It's just life's little game. It was hard when I was single and free to mingle. See? Nothing changes because you're married, people. Shit. I mean, you want people to lie to you? See? It's a commitment. Simple as that. I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not about that life. I love everybody. I know a good-looking man when I see one. I know a good-looking woman when I see one. I know a good-looking couple. I know good-looking people. It's just a part of life, man. Simple as that. I'm not the youngest or the oldest or the wisest, but I know that, okay? All right, let's go ahead. I'm tired as hell. See? I look all messed up and I'm not going to lie. I hate this side of the camera because it's not the good side of the camera. I don't have like a super $4,000 phone, and on this side of the camera it makes you look it makes you look ugly, basically. The other side of the camera looks better. I never have the right angle and stuff, and I have and guess what? I know this, and guess what? I don't give a damn, okay? Because when it's time to be the best looking person in the room, here am I. Okay. All right, let's go. This is important, by the way. Okay, let's eat. Okay, I am so damn tired. I'm trying to motivate myself and find some energy. But you need to understand this, because the next 40 days, our whole world's going to change. Hey! Okay, here we go. Look, this is us. I don't care who you are, who you think you are. I always say that. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you think you are. We as people, we try to pick a point where we can win, like with money, like, if I save long term, I can do this. If I save short term, I can do this. If I get this money, I'm going to pay these bills. If I have enough money, I'm going to get this for my kids for Christmas. Thought I saw something like, man, whoever that is, they're messing with the wrong one. But I didn't. But anyway, who's that peeping in my window? Blah, nobody now. Okay, so, and it's, so we have a right now, a midterm, a short term, a swing trader. Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do what. Okay, but here's the thing. The governing systems, the powers that be, okay, if you want to know the game that they're playing, if you're going to be accurate, you have to understand this. All the financial institutions, all the Federal Reserve, they're buying all these stocks and shit. Look, Goldman Sachs, Visa, Chase, all the financial institutions, all the banking institutions, this is what you have to understand if you're going to be on the right track of understanding them. And most of you aren't. You think you aren't. And give me some damn credit for a change, okay? Give me, okay, I'm the genius. I figured this out. This is my philosophy, strategy. I share information. My stuff is accurate. Shoot, give me my credit, damn it. No. Okay, listen. Quote me, Courtney Bill. Perfect bite. Um, okay. Every single financial institution, they win in the beginning, the middle, and the end. So whatever their strategy is, whatever they're doing, they don't have an end game like, oh, in 10 years or in 10 months even, that, okay, they're going to do all of this stuff, make all these financial changes and everything, just to win in 10 months, just to win in 10 years. No, that's human beings. That's us. No, no, no. They don't. No, honey. No, baby. No, baby. No. Coliano from Italiano was telling you the truth, okay? No, baby. Mwah. No. They win in the beginning, the middle, and the end. So if you want to understand the financial powers that be, you know, the stock markets are dictated, Bitcoin's dictated, everything's dictated to a certain extent, manipulated, dictated. That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. But you're going to understand the game that they're playing. You have to know that they win in the beginning, the very beginning, whatever they change they make, they win in the very beginning, the middle, and then when they do all these shifts, and then they win at the end. See, when you buy a house, the banks win in the beginning. You pay these fees. Right away, within 24 hours, they sell your damn loan. You don't even know it. And then they win in the end. Because guess what? Most people don't make it 30 years. Most people don't make it 20 years. Most people don't make it 15 years. Hey, you know why? Because they paid off their house early, Courtney? No. Because they lost the shit. Because they lost their home. Most people don't make it. See? You win in the beginning, the middle, and the end. So, what's going on right now? I need to go to the bathroom. Damn it. You can say whatever you want about me, but greatness, genius, truth always speaks for itself. So, I just want to get this out because in the next 35, 40 days, some big change is going to happen. So, I need to say something. I'm actually going to help some people with this. Charlie, be quiet, okay? Alright, so the US dollar has inflated. Guess who makes money? See, the financial institutions, the powers that be, it's going to deflate. Guess who's going to make money? They're going to make money off of that. And then the US dollar, the value of the currency, it's going to change. And guess who's going to make money again? You see that? They win in the beginning. It goes up. They win in the middle. Oh, hey, it's going down. Guess who's going to short the market? Guess who's going to make a lot of money? Multi-billionaires. By the way, billionaires, all billionaires have increased their wealth over 10%. While everyone's losing their job, 1 of the 7 people have to go into forbearance, homeowners, so 1 out of 3 people can't pay their rent. Billionaires, they have all increased their wealth, or on average, billionaires have increased their wealth by 10%. See, meet the new boss. Same as the old boss. See, you don't understand how this game is really being played. The beginning, the middle, and the end. So when this currency changes, they're going to win in the end. But that's going to come later. Okay, so what do you need to know? Gold is going to go up. But guess what? The powers that be have to win in the beginning, the middle, and the end. So have you noticed that silver has went down? Because those are paper contracts. See? Have you know gold has gone up? Because every nation wants to own the most gold they can. Some of these nations, quote me, Courtney Bell told you first. Courtney Bell told you, baby. Coliano. They're going to create a cryptocurrency backed by gold. They're going to have some type of currency commodity system backed by gold. Meet the new boss. The same as the old boss. I'm bringing sexy back. No. Someone, maybe us, maybe this country, maybe another one, they're going to bring the gold backed currency back. Watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Okay. So this is what you need to understand. Silver went down because it's based on paper contracts. Gold went up. All nations are buying gold. Nobody is selling, by the way. So us, as people, are like, oh man, let me get some silver. You can't. You only get about anywhere from 2 to maybe 6% of the silver supply diversity you could have had. Only 2 to 6% is, basically whatever's left, whatever you can get. But this is going to happen. Everyone's waiting. See, human beings, we have to get something right now, or a swing a little later, or down the road. Gold and silver is going to go up, but quote me, it's not going to be in the next 6 months. It's probably going to be after 6 months. Watch. And you know what? Gold and silver are going to go down. Quote me. See, everyone right now is waiting for gold and silver to go up. Not going to happen. Gold and silver are going to go down. Watch. People are like, no, man, the sky is falling. But see, I told you, the powers that be, they have to get theirs in the beginning, the middle. And then when I'm like, oh man, is this ever going to happen? Then everyone else can eat, but the king, see, you should have kissed the king's ring. See, the king eats first. The lion eats first, okay? Your sheep, your wolves, your savages, you're not on top. We're not on top yet. Ours is going to come later. So quote me. Gold's going to go down. So gold and silver are going to go down, and then it's going to go up. And it's going to be a while. I'm not saying 5 years, but it's going to be a while. Okay, there's that. What else? What do you need to know? I keep telling you. I'm saying this in all kinds of ways, different ways, so you can understand. Look, people. Bathroom. This game, there's 2 games. COVID-19, real problem. Maybe there's some propaganda. Maybe some of these deaths aren't through COVID-19, but most of them are. Maybe there was a doctor from Wuhan, China, that disappeared, by the way, that said, hey, this is the real problem with COVID-19 that came from China. He disappeared. It's gone. Nobody knows. I ain't gonna say nothing. You know what? Because people disappear. You can say whatever you want. People disappear. So, you great, you a genius, you figured something out. You don't want to figure everything out. If you did, you don't want to tell everybody, okay? OJ said if I did do it, he didn't do it. But you know what? That's a good rule to have. If I did do it, I ain't saying nothing right now because he didn't do it. People keep asking about that. So simple. I figured it out. I'm a genius. You want to know the person that killed Nicole Brown Simpson? Don Will. No, I'm just playing. You really want to know? He was made. You ever watch these Italian movies and they're going to do something to somebody and they say, hey, he's made! That means, never mind. The person that actually did the hit and everything, he was made. But anyway, so this was going to happen. What else do you need to know is, so there's the COVID-19, but there's also no good deed goes unpunished. And you know what? No crisis in the United States goes unpunished. Meaning what? The financial institutions, the powers that be, they never, ever, ever have wasted a crisis to change laws, to increase their wealth. And how do you do that when people aren't having jobs, when people can't pay their bills, when so much majority of the population can't pay even their car note right now? When you got mortgages way high and this, and they can't even do that. How do you do that? You take the real wealth, which is what? Which is land. So that's the other game. They're trying to take people's homes. I'm telling you. Quicken Loans, Rocket Mortgage. Those are like through shadow banking systems, third-party banking systems. They're not the same as a Wells Fargo or Bank of America. So these programs that came out that are going to work with you, most people have Quicken Loans and Rocket Mortgage because they're faster, they advertise, they market. It might even save you a little bit on your APR and all that kind of stuff, right? But the thing is, they're not under the same rules and regulations as a FDIC regulated bank. So what does that mean? It means that the big shut up. It means that they are not going to work with you when it's time for a repayment. That's what it means. It means they're required to, a little bit. They got to do something, But see, the language, these policies that they're making, people, these programs that they're making, they're hundreds and hundreds, some even over 1,000 pages long. And you know what? There's always some wiggle room. There's always the legalese. There's always a way out for them to do what they want to do. You know why? Because meet the new boss, same as the old boss. They have created it, okay? They have created it, and a lot of us are in trouble, okay? So what you need to understand is this game ain't right. The game right now is about taking people's homes, all right? I'm trying to tell you the truth. No one's telling people the truth. Have you noticed about every 10 years, every 8 to no more than 11 and a half years, no matter what is going on, people are always losing their home. See? Because that's where the real wealth is. And that's what they want to do. So you could say whatever you want to say. You could believe whatever you want to believe, but I'm trying to reach and help as many people as I can. I'm trying to tell you. The financial part of this epidemic, this crisis, it's about taking people's homes legally. Get a roommate. If you're renting, because rents across the nation are just tremendously high. I'm telling you, this will be a good time to team up with your family and be under one roof. That is how a lot of people are going to be able to survive. That's what's actually going to help people keep their homes. See, I gave you guys a warning about 15 days or so before it happened that, hey, sometime in the next 30 days, next 20 days, I'm trying to tell you guys, look, what's going to happen is they're going to cut your credit limit by 50, 60, 70% overnight, and they will send you in the mail later. I did a video about a month ago, I think about a month ago, about raindrops, about what you need to do is collect rain checks. Rain checks are about when you go in the store and there's nothing there, but the price of eggs are $1.98. The New York steaks were $7.99 a pound on sale. You can get a rain check, and so when it comes in, you can get that food item at that price. You need to stack up on rain checks. Not every store has rain checks, but I'm trying to tell you, because hyperinflation, the cost of food, being 3 or 4 and maybe even 5 times higher than it was, that's going to happen, I believe, within the next 30 days. The next 30 days, everyone's going to feel it. See, but if you got rain checks, if you stocked up on food already, see, you're ahead of the game, baby. Okay? All right, so is that everything, Courtney Bell? For right now, there's always more, but I'm trying to tell you guys, this is what's going on. Oh! Gap up and gap down. I noticed something. See, I always had the stock market falling to $16,140. Talking about the Dow Jones, that's the biggest indicator, because they're not all the same, but the percentages, they have the same products and different things. They have the same markets, businesses, but the percentages are different more times than not. So I look at the Dow. I have the Dow going down to $16,140. But here's the thing. It can go up. It's already been going up, so maybe that's past, but I don't know. It can go up higher, and then it's going to go lower. See, remember, the powers that be, the big guys, the financial institutions, the Federal Reserve, the governing systems that control the world, the Goldman Sachs, the Visa Chase, they have to win, say it with me, in the beginning, the middle, and the end. Every single time. Undefeated, never lost. They always win in the beginning, the middle, and the end. So, stock market going up. They win there in the beginning. The Federal Reserve is buying back stocks. They win again. See? Then they could sell. See, right? They buying at the low. They're making it higher. So they win in the beginning, and then it goes higher. They win again. And right now, I read an article just 2 days ago that says that retail investors, people like you and me, Sherry from the diner, Kathy, Sue Ellen, Amanda even. Oh, and Gary. Hey, Gary's a good man. Are those New Balance shoes, Gary? Yeah, I always get the same pair. Are those Wrangler jeans, Gary? Yeah, always. Let me guess. You always get the same pair? It's okay, man. Oh, hey. You always wear a Stanford sweater, but you never been there. But hey, I just like them. Just look at them. Anyway, and Gary. Like, hey, my father's name's Gary. He's an attorney and he has New Balance shoes and Wranglers. Man, most white people I know have that, okay? We're just having fun. Don't worry about that, all right? Now that I point that out, you're going to notice a lot of white men with Wranglers and New Balance shoes. And they have to be tied up real tight, like we're tight. I don't know. His shoes are tied up tighter than that, with big toes sticking out. Like nothing's wrong. That's just style. Anyway, and a sweater that's always has a bleach stain. And it's old, but they've had it since ever since they were a boy or something like. The legend of Baggy Vance, the legend of this thrift store sweater that this man that did make $100,000 before this thing happened. Anyway, what I'm saying is, and Gary, Damn it, man, I forgot what I was talking about, man. You ain't even right doing that to me. So what I'm saying is, these things are going to happen to everybody. It's going to happen. You watch and see. See, before all those people win, everyday people, they have to win. But right now, every single day people are investing in the stock market thinking that's going to go all the way up. See, the Big Short, multimillionaires, billionaires, a lot of them have converted to cash. They're waiting for something. See, and they're not going to tell us, but they know exactly what they're waiting for. So there's that. Okay. Gap. I'm leaving with this. Gap up, gap down. Check this out. In the stock market, I'm using the Dow. Okay. A gap up, like say if I go in a straight line, right? You see it? But say if I go here, right? You see it? You see my hand? Then I go here. See, there's a gap right here. See, where's that gap? That's a gap up. It's simple. That means that there's a gap somewhere, and it's somewhere up. This is the mean, this is the middle, and then the gap up is somewhere on the upside. A gap down is somewhere on the downside. See? You ready to trade stocks, baby. You ready to be, you're the greatest. See, now you know what's going on. Rumor has it. See, how come you can know what's going on with this, Gary, but you couldn't know what's going on about your ex-wife? See? That's another story. You know why? Because you live in Nevada, and all Nevada jokes is about people getting divorced and shit, and you know what? They're going to have to figure it out on their own. Whatever. But hey, Gary, I love you. I love your ex-wife. I love your wife now. I love all your kids. I even mentored one of your kids, when you guys was whatever you wasn't doing or whatever. But hey, never mind, okay? So, I love people. All right, let me stop playing. Okay, so gap up. What's going on is, there's certain like generalities and certain rules, but then there's certain ones that are almost absolutes, like maybe 85, 90, 95. Within a certain time frame, maybe even like, man, 100% of the time this has happened like in the last 7 years or something like that, So a gap up, there's a gap like, okay, it went up to $100, then it stopped, and then it went to 120. So there's a gap. It didn't go to, 115. There was a gap. So a gap up, that's what that's called. There's a gap in the financial price. So this is what I'm saying. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, there's a gap down in the stock markets. Gap ups, they sometimes get filled. That means like, it keeps going straight. Like there was a hole, you have some dirt, and you fill it. Simple as that. You filled it. See, now there's no hole. A gap, you fill the gap. Now there's no hole. Now there's no gap. See how that works? I was going to tell another joke. Courtney, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you do it! So, listen. They sometimes happen, gap up. They sometimes happen, they sometimes don't. However, a gap down. A gap down. Damn it, man. A gap down. A gap down is like, you gambling too much and your wife said, no. I've been there. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a perfect man. I ain't gonna lie to you, I've done that once or twice in my life, Your wife says, hey, don't do it again. I'm like, okay, it's a lot of men learn, But you're a dumbass. No, I'm just playing. Not you, man. The person next to you, Andrew, my imaginary friend that came back from Damascus. And his christening. Okay, so Andrew, the wife says, you do that again, I'm leaving you, and you do it again because you think it's cute, and then you tell all your friends, like, man, I was a good man, I made some mistakes, man, but she told me not to do this again, and for the 19th time I did it, and she left, and I don't know what's wrong with her. Okay, I use these type of examples because we can all relate to it, either by our family, our kids who are now messing up their fucking life as an adult, or something in my mind like me I just don't want to do. I just don't want to make certain mistakes, and so I'm always studying, reading, listening, looking at people's mistakes, thinking if that was me, or how can I not put myself in that situation. And one of the things, a little side tip, one of the things I look at, it doesn't happen too often, but every now and then I look at this like, man, this is a beautiful woman. This is a beautiful man. They're a beautiful couple. They're doing great. They got this, they got that. They look like they're going in the right direction together. And I'm like, man, what happened to them? What am I watching? What am I talking about? Where do I see these people? I see them all the time, too. Divorce court. I'm like, what happened? And so that's one of my little secrets, tools that I learned, that I use. It's free. It's on YouTube. You can listen to these people's real life stories. Like, damn, oh, she did that? Yeah, sex with the cameraman? Really? You don't even seem like the type that do something like that. There ain't no type that do nothing like that, okay? Stop judging black people. They do this, they don't know. People do this, people do that. People in the environment do this, people in that environment do that. Okay? So, don't lose that point, Courtney. Whatever you're doing real good, man. This is real factual and everything, man. And just, don't lose it, baby. I lost it. No, and so, Gap. See, you thought I lost it. Oh, man. See, you thought I lost it. You thought I lost it. Let me get Denzel on it. You thought I lost it, but I didn't. Okay, no, I'm just playing. No, so gaps down, they almost always get filled. Why am I telling you this? Ladies and gentlemen, right now in the stock market, there is a gap down. I have the stock market going down to somewhere $16,140. If that actually happens and it stops right there or something like that, or like, whoa, today it's that number, that's God's plan right there. I'm serious. I'm living out John Coffey from the Green Mile. I see things that no one else sees. I can't understand. I don't explain it too well to everybody. Or I'm crazy and all this stuff. There was this lady. I was in the cleaners, and I was in getting my my Coca-Cola shaped body. It needs Coca-Cola shaped tailoring. It costs money, real money, alterations. And I was in the little room that's like the size of my body, so I'm too big. I'm a beast. Ain't helping nobody with that. And so, I was getting, my clothes on and everything like that. And I heard this lady pick up her tailor alter clothes and said, "What's her name? What's your name?" She said something like Sharon. And where everyone could hear me, I said, "That's not her name. That is not her name." See, I didn't see her. I never met her. I can look ignorant and all this stuff like I always do, right? I put myself out there. I'm me, see? But greatness, man, puts itself out there. See, for leaders, there is no real choice but to do the right thing. And get out there and let people know. And say sorry if you make a mistake. It should be far and few between. And so everyone looked at me. She looked at me and she's like, "How did you know that? How did you know that?" I was like, "I just knew that wasn't your name. It's not a nickname. It's not your name for short. It has nothing to do with your name. That's like a fake name you use because you don't want to identify yourself any public place or something. It's like you're running from something. You're hiding from someone. It's like a 50-year-old woman. She looks more like she's 40, but she's probably 50. Some people keep themselves up. Be surprised. Yeah. Anyway, I started daydream, this woman in China, she's 63, she looked way better than her kids that are 20, and be Chinese, you know exactly, I forget her name, maybe I don't want to mess up her name, because it's not Samantha, okay, it's not Samantha, it's a Chinese name, but she's one of the most famous Chinese people, and she is beautiful, yes she is, yeah, she reminds me of this woman I met in New York. She was an original go-go dancer, man. I was like 22. She was 50. You can say whatever you want to say, but she was beautiful. She is beautiful. She's probably like 58 right now. She's probably even more beautiful. Wow. Hey, Lisa. There's a whole lot of women named Lisa. Lisa's a common name. I'm talking about Lisa from New York. Okay, let me make it plain because people are like, hey, I'm Lisa. No. Okay, I'm talking about Lisa from New York. That was original go-go dancer in New York City. Okay, I met her at that special place where I may be late and always be on time. I met her in that place where no matter how full it is, there's always room for one more if you're the right one. I met her in that place, man. Oh, I met her in that place that no matter how long you've been standing, when you get where you're supposed to be getting going, you always feel good. I met her in that place where it makes you feel happy. Whew. Church! No, it was not that place, okay? I met at the club. It's a nightclub where some of my really good friends are my people that I love. There's a group of people I love the most. Be there. People are so real at night. Can't hide yourself. People that are, you can say whatever you want. They sleep with all women. They do this. They do that. They work hard, okay? They have nothing to be ashamed of. They are doing the best they can with their life and the truth that they know. They have a certain creed. They live by it. You have a certain creed. You tell people this. You don't live by it. But anyway, when I met her at that place, hey, Lisa, I was thinking about you the other day. It's okay to say she's, beautiful. She's cool. It's a part of life, okay? All right. So moving on. Gap down. Gap downs almost always get filled. There's a gap down in the stock market. So I don't know if the stock market's going to go up and then go down or just going to go down. But there's a gap down and it's down there. It is down there, people. So just be wise about it. Yeah. You want to hedge with some gold. Gold and silver mining stocks are going to go up 3 or 4 or 5 times more than gold. That's how the game works. But remember, the powers that be win in the beginning, the middle, and the end. So who knows the timeline? Nobody. I don't know the timelines like that. I'm not guessing. I'm not estimating based on these data and what I think and these trends or an analysis and what a multi-millionaire and a couple billionaires just move their money and stuff like that. I don't have anything like that right now. I don't know. But all I know is the financial institutions, the powers that be, they win in the beginning, the middle, and the end. So, okay. That's all I have for right now. So, be safe, be wise, be healthy, be happy. Go out there and be it, Go out there and be it. If you can see it, you can be it.